Hey yo, blessings family. Welcome to the show, man. Today, I want to talk about something very simple. It's a concept. The concept is they don't have to get it. Okay? Feel that. Hear that. Receive that. They don't have to get it. I'm saying that more so. Hopefully, I can prophesy into you and let you know that everyone isn't going to see your vision. Everyone isn't going to understand your thinking. Everyone isn't going to understand your purpose. And everyone isn't going to understand your calling. But if you have divine guidance, if you have anointing, if you have been communing with God, what they think, what they feel, it doesn't matter. They genuinely don't have to get it. For a long time, guys, for a very long time, I tried to mold and bend and conform and shape into what I felt other people thought I should be or what I thought would make them happy. And quite frankly, guys, it made me sick. I literally got sick, guys, from trying to appease other people, appease their ideologies, their feelings, their emotions, their train of thought, their way of doing things. I tried so hard, guys, to be that for other people, and it made me sick, fam. It started hurting me. It started weighing my spirit down. It started to affect my health, my mental health, because I was trying to make everybody else happy opposed to myself. And I know coming up, or I'm not just speaking from my experience, maybe this is partially other people's experience, because I think we all are connected divinely in our own ways. I know I can't be talking to myself. I know other people in the world have probably tried to conform and make other people happy, opposed to living for self. And I don't mean it from a place of idolatry or a place of self-righteousness or being sacrimonious. And I think that's where a lot of people who are believers or people who follow Christ or claim to be children of Christ go wrong. They think that because they have given their life over to God, or they take on the clergy, or because they are ministers or pastors or deacon or deaconesses or prophetess or part of the prayer committee or over the prayer committee, they think that they just are, it's a stick up their ass, quite frankly, that they think they have to have or possess, like they haven't fell short of the glory of God. That's biblical. For all have fallen short of the glory of God. No matter how good you think you are, no matter how in tune with God you are still man. You are still human. You are still flesh. I don't care how pure you are, you still are human. There are no perfect people in the world, no matter the facade a lot of people try to put on. There are no perfect people in the world. The only perfect person who was on earth ever and who will ever be on earth has already came, died, risen, and ascended back to heaven. And that was Jesus Christ, guys. So, I go back to my initial thought, point, and prophecy. They don't have to get it. They don't have to understand you. They don't have to like you. They don't have to support you, because even if they pretend not to support you or not pay attention to you, They're watching as spectators because internally, I think hate, and I think I've said this before, I think even hate or hatred for some person is just misconstrued love. I think that's what hate is. I hate this person. You don't hate them. They maybe have rattled your demons. They may have made you uncomfortable. They may have done something that you don't agree with. But in it all, guys, they don't have to get it. They don't. They don't, guys. Whatever you were supposed to be here to do, no matter how it looks, no matter if you're black, white, purple, gray, gay, straight, it doesn't matter. When God gave you your fingerprints, he gave you your divine, look at my hands. When he put those designs on your hands, he said that you are mine. And the only person you have to work towards pleasing is me. Because at the end of the day, guys, you came into this world alone and you're going to leave this world alone. That's the truth, fam. When you die, no one will be in front of the Father but you. Not your brother, not your sister, not your mama, not your daddy. There'll be a welcoming committee. There'll be a welcoming committee waiting on you. Generations past. Generations past. They'll be waiting on you. But when you close your eyes and your soul, your spirit ascends and leaves your fleshly corpse, your fleshly suit, you will be seated at the throne of God. And me as a believer, I just believe God is a good, good Father. I don't think people when they die are going to go straight to hell. I think even in death, if you don't get it right, God will allow you the moment to commune with him. I think so. Because that's how good God is. He is such a good, good Father. I'm one of those people who I just believe it might not be biblical, but from a place of spirituality and a place of knowing God and who God is, man. I know me some God and I love me some God, man. I genuinely believe that God, he gives all of his children a chance to come in communion with him. If it's not in life, I think it's even in death. And if you do have to go to hell or through hell, and I hope nobody really truthfully wants to go to hell. It doesn't sound very pleasing. It sounds quite terrible, if I'm going to be honest with you. It doesn't sound like a luxurious vacation. It sounds terrible compared to the beauty, the serenity, the celebration that heaven will be. So, I want to say, guys, they don't have to get it. Continue to walk in your divinity. Continue to walk in your anointing. And continue to walk in your God-given purpose. And if you're like, I don't know quite what that is, my humble suggestion to you is to ask God what that is and mean it with a pure heart. Say, God, and even if that sounds weird, it's okay. You can fix your lips to say it. They say if God, and this is biblical, I might be paraphrasing, but it says, I will not let a rock cry out in my place. Because God says, even if these human beings don't shout and exalt my name and give me glory and give me praise as who he is, because God is so good. He said, I'll make the trees, the bees, the birds, the rocks, the sand, the ants, the beetles, the Beatles. Cry out in their place. Because at the end of it all, guys, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess. That's the truth. So, it's okay if others don't get it. As long as you know, and you know you've been in communion with God, or you're going to take the steps to be in communion with God, they don't have to get it. They don't have to like it. They don't have to understand it. But walk in your divinity. Walk in your anointing. I love y'all. God bless y'all, man. Y'all have a beautiful day. Peace.